Hello and good evening. I'm Cheryl D'Souza and you're watching Goa 365. Our headlines for the day. Government files review petition on SEZ issues. Kandoli Citizens Forum demand discussion on mega projects at the Gram Sabha. State Cabinet clears various schemes related to education. BJP unhappy with the reduction of the upcoming monsoon assembly session. Vasco Housing Board faces sanitation problems. Those were our headlines. Now for the news in detail. Reiterating his earlier stand on SEZs in Goa, the Chief Minister Mr. Digambar Kamath said that the government has filed a review petition before the Union Ministry of Commerce and Industry to reconsider the earlier decision of scrapping of the SEZs in the state.
Cabinet, a letter we have sent a letter to the
review
center. Review petition has been filed with the ministry.
Briefing media persons after the cabinet meeting, Mr. Kamath said that they had not taken any decision with regard to the scrapping of the SEZ policy.
Decision, but that is basically SEZ policy has nothing to do with the our decision to scrap SEZ.
The Chief Secretary, Mr. J.P. Singh, informed on the content of the review petitions that are filed with the Union Ministry of Commerce and Industry.
Goa is not in a position, we feel that our land is too less, there will be too much in, pressure on our infrastructure, that it doesn't add substantially to our employment for the local people. All those arguments which have been made earlier have been reiterated. We have also said that now the government had told the GIDC to take back the land and they have issued a show cause notice. So that has been reiterated and we say in this light, you please reconsider your position.
The Kandoli citizens, under the banner of the Kandoli Citizens Forum, demanded a discussion on any upcoming mega project in the Kandoli village at the Gram Sabha.
Any multi-storied project that is going to come up in Kandoli, first it should be discussed in the Gram Sabha and then only the permission may be granted.
The president of the forum, Mr. Tukaram Naik, accused government officers and the local governing bodies like the Panchayat for harassing villagers who had not voted for them during the elections.
In the Panchayat, they have all 11 members of one group and they don't have any opposition. And it is just like a dictatorial attitude. In certain cases, Panchayat favors those people who supported them during election and those who didn't support are harassed. We have so many examples with us.
As the Kandoli Panchayat is a Panchayat without any opposition, it is becoming easier for Panchayat members to follow their biased attitude.
There is no opposition in the Panchayat. All are one members. It happened in the last election and in this election. This is the only Panchayat I think in whole of Goa where there is no opposition members. All are of one side. So all those who voted for them are in their favor and all those who are opposed, they don't entertain. And we have no one to go to because they are all their members.
11 members.
11 members.
Briefing media persons, Mr. Naik highlighted the grievances pertaining to the village of Kandoli.
We have taken some issues like there was hill cutting. There was hill cutting in Kandoli. And this was brought to the notice of the concerned departments like Kalangut to Sinkering. There is a road cutting to lay the cables. And they also constructed chambers. Now these chambers are put in such a way, some of them are above the ground level or the road level, some are below the road level, which causes lot of inconvenience to the people. Many vehicles come there and they just haphazardly park anywhere they want. Especially buses and other vehicles are parked there or halted. This creates problem for the other road users.
Further, Mr. Naik said that besides taking the problems of the village to the concerned departments, the forum is also carrying out social awareness activities among the society.
We have a problem of garbage. Of course, Panchayat is collecting the garbage, but it is not done properly. So what we have decided through the forum, we are going to approach the hoteliers, small guest houses, and we will try to explain to them how their own garbage can be disposed by them without giving it somewhere. Secondly, we are also planning to do something about the malaria, because Kandoli is said to be one of the highest cases of malaria that is observed in the last season. And this forum, along with the Lions Club of Kandoli and institutions, the education institutions, we would like to do something whereby this malaria can be controlled.
He also raised the fear of a clash between the two groups at the Gram Sabha as the Sabha proceedings are being followed in an unconstitutional manner.
What happened? Last Gram Sabha meeting was chaired by the MLA of the constituency, whereby as per the rule it should be either Sarpanch, in the absence of Sarpanch, Deputy Sarpanch. In the absence of Deputy Sarpanch, it should be any of the members of the Panchayat. And in case if there is no member of Panchayat, then any member of the Gram Sabha. But that was chaired by the MLA. And if this continues now, then I think we will have to raise objection. And then there will be again some problem, because there will be supporters and there will be some clash. This is what I foresee.
The State Cabinet yesterday reviewed the Opportunity Cost Scheme for the students of the Scheduled Caste Scheduled Tribe community. This scheme is now upgraded from the primary and middle schools to higher secondary students.
That is for standard 1 to 4, each student will get 750 rupees per month, per year,
Per annum.
which was originally 500, that has been enhanced to 750. Standard 5 to standard 7, rupees 1000 per annum. Standard 7, rupees 1000 per annum. Standard 8 to standard 10, rupees 1200 per annum. And standard 11th and 12th, we have enhanced it to 1000. This we have introduced. First time the effort is being made to cover secondary and higher secondary schools. Earlier this was only restricted to the children of only primary and middle schools. So this government has extended it to now secondary and higher secondary schools. For standard 11th and 12th, it is 1500 per annum.
Briefing media persons after the cabinet meeting, the Chief Minister Mr. Digambar Kamath said that the cabinet had approved additional staff for special schools in Goa, which was a long pending demand of the special schools.
The government has decided to sanction additional staff for special schools in Goa and inclusive and special curriculum. Now, under the assistance for special schools, government has decided to provide them with the following staff: 1. Speech therapist, 2. Physiotherapist, 3. Physical education teacher, 4. Art or craft and vocational assistant, irrespective of the strength of the school.
The government is also considering the request of Sanjay School for transferring it from the Providaria to the Education Department.
Only Sanjay School comes under Providaria, which we are again transferring it to Education Department. No, we are not decided. There is a request from Sanjay School also, and we have been principally informal level we have held discussion with the chairperson of Sanjay School, and it has been decided because there are lots of schemes in the Education Department which they can avail of.
In order to achieve a higher literacy rate among the adults in Goa, the state government cleared the occasional training for adults scheme.
Vocational training for adults. This is basically to achieve more literacy and to acquire basic skill of vocational training in the state. The above scheme is introduced for the welfare of adult illiterates.
The government has also decided to upgrade the ITI at Vasco under the public-private partnership with the Society for Industrial Association.
The government has adopted the ITI Vasco in collaboration with industry as per the scheme of the central government for upgradation of 1396 ITI through PPP mode.
We'll spill into a commercial break. Stay with us.